There we go. Look at that. Oh. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This is a game that came out, in fact actually I can't remember when it came out, but it was a few years ago and I love it. I absolutely love this game. I've played through it already. I've recently just finished Ghost Recon Wildlands, which was the game that came before this one, where you're based in Bolivia and you're taking down a drug cartel and all sorts. Breakpoint takes you to a big island known as Oroa, and it's run by a tech billionaire, aren't they all, by the name of Jace Skell, and he was referred to actually in the Wildlands game. I wanted to actually do some content on this game and start again, because last time I played this I think was early 2023, and obviously I've done Wildlands for a bit now and just finished it recently. They are long games, admittedly, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a full playthrough of the game or what, but I just wanted to get back into this and just chuck something different on the channel as a result, because I will be playing this game in my spare time, but I thought, why not record it? Why not make a video on it and see what people think? I'm not the best at this game, I will tell you that straight off the bat. I have played both of them through on pretty easy difficulty. I think they were both on normal, I'm not sure. I'm going to go for it again on the most normal or whatever the default difficulty is. But basically, you are a very sneaky man by the name of Nomad, that's his call sign, and you have to basically go to this island and figure out what the hell's going on. You'll get the idea of the story as we go into it, but yeah, I'm super excited to play this because I haven't properly touched this in a while. As you can see, look, because I launched the game a few minutes ago, I played 153 hours on the original one. Me and my brother did a lot of extra stuff after completing the game, so I think it took about 100 hours total to do it. I was actually rank 10 on Echelon, not just rank 2 on Assault. I changed that recently while just getting back used to the game again. But we are going to start a new character today.
Introducing the Ghost Experience.
And we'll listen to this guy.
The Ghost Experience lets you choose between two different ways to play the PvE version of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Regular, the way the game was released, and immersive, a new way to experience the game. While regular lets you play with weapons and gear of different levels and rarity, immersive mode removes the notion of gear score entirely. The new tactical settings will change the way you play. New HUD settings are also available, allowing you to fine-tune your preferred level of information at any point in time. The objective of the Ghost Experience is to give you total freedom of choice. As such, you can switch between immersive and regular mode at will. Of course, you can play in co-op with players in different modes, and every setting can be tweaked, so that you can create your ultimate Ghost Experience.
You know what, I hadn't actually watched that video through properly before. Now, I think I did it on the regular experience the first time, so you have different level sort of rarity of weapons, and it means that they've got a chance to have like 30% more damage, things like that. There's the immersive experience, which just means that you basically have weapons and they are weapons. I'm going to stick to regular because that's how the game was designed and that's how it was done. We'll do, yeah, difficulty, tactical, what's that? Confirmed. Yeah, we'll keep all this as it is. The interface, though, there's a thing with the weapons. So if somebody drops a weapon, depending on the rarity, those 4 colours you saw, there's like a little beam that sticks up out of the ground. We might have to figure that out when we get in, but yeah, I'm going to keep it on full, just because at least then you get information as well as somebody watching. So we'll start, shall we? Azrael drones are an absolute bastard. Oh, I will be swearing in this as well. I'm not going to be censoring any swearing, because with the nature of the game, at the end of the day, you're killing people and shooting stuff up. So, you know, with the nature of how it is, I'm not going to be censoring any swearing.
Welcome to Aurora, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jace Skell, and we've been expecting you.
Looks like a bell end, doesn't he?
You've been invited here to innovate, to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment, safe homes, security for your family, and a community where innovation is celebrated. The generations that come after us may forget all about us, but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining Skeltech and Aurora. Together, we are building tomorrow.
I was going to say, is this going to be a cool thing to tell me where to customize appearance and stuff? So I'll do this, and I'll skip through it and show you what it looks like at the end. This is what he looked like last time I did it, so I'm just going to do that. I think he had a bit more of a beard in the previous one that I did.
What's that? Oh, we're taking fire. From what? I don't know. What? It's coming back. The hell is it?
That's not good, is it? I think that's quite cool. That's one of the things I remember from the first playthrough of this, is seeing all the blood and thinking, why is it running up? So do you get the idea of, well, don't imagine you know what that is. But as you can see, whatever the enemy is pretty nasty. Oh dear, poor Nomad. Poor him. He's either having the time of his life or he's dead. I think he's dead.
God damn it.
Yeah, not the comfiest there, mate. Spoils of war. Pretty cool intro, really, as intros go. I remember this a long time ago. It was, like I say, it's been, what, maybe 4 years since I've done this. So, excuse me if I'm a bit rusty. But we have to wander. So we can heal the injury, which is good. Straight off the bat. First thing you do in a game, heal yourself. So you get different types of injuries and so on that come up underneath your health bar in the bottom corner. Oh. So that noise is loads of the enemy, which I'm not going to spoil for you yet if you haven't seen. You can change between the two views like this. You can bring the interface up like that. Now the thing that gives the enemy away on this game is that you get like a little heat signature. I'm sure it's going to give us a tutorial of what to do here as we head towards this crash site. You can see, look, there's a little heat signature over there. So there's a heat signature that way on the map, over on the right. So as soon as I hover over them, it will highlight where they are. Obviously, as ghosts, you are, you know, geniuses in terms of what you can see and figure out. So crouch and prone, the usual. There is going to be, there we go, look. So then those two little icons stay where they are, even if they're behind stuff, you know? So we can kill this guy at the back. I think he's... yeah. Shit. Let's not muck it up first time round. So now you can see on the map as well, they've got like little, there's little ammo and sort of explosive squares. So there's stuff in there that we could grab. We don't really need to at this point. But I can hear that there's people over there as well. But we're going to ignore that and we're going to go past towards the crash site. There's these little cases here as well, which is where you pick up all your stuff. Thought they were getting escalated then to shout at me. So you get these cases everywhere, which is where you can pick up the stuff, all the gear. You'll see the rarity and stuff of it. So if I get this now, okay. So we've got a Tavor, which is a level 8 weapon, but there's no rarity on that or anything. There's no sort of blue, green. Is it blue, green, purple, yellow? I can't quite remember. I think it is. Oh no.
My soldiers.
They're a bit dead, mate. Bit deaded. My soldiers. He owns them, apparently. He's a bit dead. Bit brutal to start the game, isn't it? You know, it forces you to look at your compatriots and figure out that they are deaded. So it did say Alt to bring up the... okay. Yeah, alright. Thanks. To be fair, in Wildlands, you press M to bring up the map, and then you press M to get rid of it again. But when you press M twice here, it brings up this conquest thing. The amount of times I've brought that screen up by accident since coming back into the game, I'm surprised it's not burnt onto my screen. It's been a lot. But yeah, this is pressing Alt. This is the wheel to pick up all your special items, and then you right-click for orders when you get a squad with you. Spoiler. But yeah, at the moment, we have the pistol, and we have... Do I have the Tavor? Oh, I need to equip it. So I need to go to L and then choose it. So there you go. You can see all of the different bits that it's got, all the statistics. The gunsmith's really good, actually. You can obviously improve all the bits of it, and it goes through Mark 1, 2, and 3. Give it certain, different attachments and whatever. The way it breaks it down is really cool. And you can paint each individual bit eventually. But I really like this Tavor, actually. Even on my level 200 or something character, I still have one of these. They also have the ability to... You can make them look however you want. So you can have skin override, which I think is really cool. With the kit underneath, you still get the statistics and the abilities of that kit, while you can still look how you want. So you don't have to wear stupid stuff that doesn't match just to get the statistics of it. I don't think we can do... No, we don't get night vision or anything. So we need to just try and be sneaky now, basically. So the camera zooms in a little bit when you get enemies nearby, because that heat map thing there you can see. We'll reload. Oh yeah, we can use the rifle. There, look, there, 2 guys.
Who are these guys?
I've got a suppressor on. Down. Lovely. Now, you can imagine that, well, they would usually see me from there, wouldn't they? You'd have thought, I can see them, why can't they see me? The enemy doesn't tend to see you unless you've done something to sort of make them really focus in that direction, or whether you have, well, gotten within about 50 meters. So you are always in a bit of a beneficial situation with how far you can see as a human being compared to the AI. You can turn it up, and I think that they do get a lot more sort of aware when they're further away from you, but it does make it a little bit fun sometimes to be able to sneak right up to him. There's a guy there, look. See the car? You get used to spotting them. A little bit brighter over there. I may turn the gamma up if needs be, but at the moment, don't feel the need to. I think there's a 3rd guy just there. Yeah, there is. There's 4, actually. There's another one along there. Is that him there? Yeah. Okay. May just avoid these guys for now, just to get moving. We are clearly more lethal than they are. No, we might have to actually go up here. You can climb quite well on this game, but... Yeah. Oh, did we really? Right, you've annoyed me now. So, I'm going to shoot you. Wait for it. Have it. Sorry, I might go quiet when I'm focusing. These are the little beams that I'm on about. So this is a bit of equipment that's been dropped, basically, and the colour of that beam will be the different rarity of whatever they drop. So that will be, a blue, a green, purple, or yellow. There's 2 more guys over there. I think it's just the 2. They are very loud, which is quite beneficial. We're going to ignore them, and we're going to go over here. Now, we've got new skills, but... Ooh, take down an enemy with F. Okay, we might have to do that. We might have to get into doing that a bit, because you have different classes in the game as well. There's a lot to it, I know. There's going to be a lot of establishing going on here. Oh, I need to get in here to actually get this. But there might be a bit of establishing going on here, but there's different classes which give you different abilities. I just played as Echelon throughout the whole first playthrough, basically. So now we could maybe equip that. See what the difference is. So as soon as you've got options, you get a little exclamation mark next to them. So we can see it's just a higher level, basically. I think that's pretty much it. So we'll do that. It's better to just have a higher level set of gear on anyway, just in case that does give you more protection, from what I remember. But let's shimmy on, shall we? Get over to the objective. Try and avoid some of this stuff. I do love the movement, but part of me doesn't always enjoy the camera. The way that the camera is so low down next to you. Oh, you can hear radio.
Some of you have got to be alive.
His voice is very rough and ready. That's one thing you will notice as the game goes on. Oh.
Stormcloud 1-1, this is Weaver, come in, over! This is Weaver, come in, over!
Anything?
Ugats.
Oh dear.
Contact!
Ah, yes, these guys.
Check fire!
They probably thought his dome head was one of their helmets.
Walker. Sorry, Weaver.
Now, if you played Wildlands, you'll know who that is.
Walker. What the hell are you doing?
So Walker was one of your friends in Wildlands, and these guys are a different faction as such that are on the island, and they're really highly skilled and highly trained individuals. So you don't really want to muck with them. It does say obviously that they're level 100, and you don't really want anything to do with them at this point. So I'm going to play it safe, because I'm on my own. I'm going to run away. I'm not quite sure what there's guys in front of us here. I was going to say we could go over to them two over there. You see these two white arrows? We could go over to those two and take them out, but we're heading this way for the mission. Is that guy there? No. Trees. Optical illusion. Oh, that wasn't very good shooting, was it, Chaz? Oh, dearie me. Guy? Yeah. Oh yeah, and also, sorry, I went quiet again. But when you go prone like this, you get a vignette around the edge of the screen. Means that you are hidden, basically. As hidden as you can be. I think it's the 3. No, there's 5 of them. Okay. Well, we need to do it. So he's down. Oh, I was aiming at the wrong bit. We got him. We got him. Are these two coming towards us? No, they're going further away, but you can just see how far you can hear them from. So you usually have a bit of a one-up on the enemy with the fact that they are so vocal and so loud. They seem to think that there's never anything around. You hear people walking around muttering, you know, negative contact, and they all say, oh god, they hit their job and all this. It's quite funny, actually. I'm going to open this. Most of this game is looting, is what I've learned. Ooh, now. Now, the G28 is possibly my favourite rifle. I love a G28. It looks like a Heckler & Koch 416, but very long and very pretty, and it does come with this fantastic scope on it. So, we're going to be playing with that as well at some point. It is silenced, so at least we can do some sneaky.
Mayday. Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
5x5, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
What? Oh, you're joking me. You do have to be online to play it, which is annoying. But why is it not working? And there we go, we're back in. I was going to say I'm just doing a speed test on my phone now, and I do have 99 meg down, even on the Wi-Fi. Oh, well, at least it's... Oh, I hope it's saved exactly where we were. Okay, so does this mean we have to get to the third and final one? Okay, we have to go over here.
Who the hell is that?
They're all definitely dead. Just keep a lookout. We gotta make sure they're all dead. This is a big place. Anyone could hit themselves somewhere. This place is a shithole. Yeah, they never get through here. I heard they were using this area to test something. Something big.
Okay, we need to make sure none of them are hidden behind trees if we're going to line these up.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. Oh, oh, there is another guy. Sugar.
Why we're looking to survive this. Nothing could have survived that shit.
He's in here somewhere. He's just the other side of these trees. I wonder if we can do a little takedown on him.
This place. If they're out here, they won't last long. Wait.
Yes. Oh, okay. Little bit overkill compared to what I was expecting. I was expecting him to just sort of go up behind him and break his neck. He did a bit more than that, didn't he? That was a bit overkill, Nomad. Chill out. So originally I was over there before. I was on that hill, obviously, but then it sort of spawned me over that side for some reason this time. Oh well, we can grab the trusty G28, which I'll be very happy to have again. I wonder if it does randomise it. Oh my word, it does. Okay. I've been shafted. I've been shafted there. I've ended up... Oh no, I do have it. Right. Well, that works. But yeah, I was going to say, I got a bit shafted there, didn't I? Because the chests and things, they do respawn as such. So you do get another chance to get them. The first time you get them, I think, in certain bases and areas, you get set weapons and things.
Mayday. Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
5x5, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing.
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen. Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
So as I was saying, has it done it again? Oh no, this is not going well, is it? Apparently it's something that just happens when people are restarting the game after you've done it before. Oh, we've got to do it again. Bear with. Oh, luckily we're already here. Have I got my G28? Good.
Mayday.
5x5.
Who is this ghost still?
Ghost Lead.
That's
Or
cool.
run with...
That can wait.
Understood.
One good thing is you
Ghost
can
leader.
skip between each line of dialogue by pressing escape every time. Speedy, speedy. So now we need to get to that location. And I'm just going to sneak in a straight line, I think. Basically, a lot of the game, and it was similar in Wildlands, is just ignoring what's around you and just beelining for whatever you're going for. It's quite funny, really. There's a patrol up ahead.
Who are these guys?
5 of them. Has this got the... Yes, it's got a little dot on top of it on the site. Let me just do a quick speed test. I'd say that looks alright, wouldn't you? The thing is, it instantly reconnects when I jump back in. So, I'm not sure what the problem is, unfortunately. But every time it comes about, I'll edit it out. But we now get to listen to this. Is this a 4th time?
Mayday. Who is... Or... Understood.
No. It's strange because I've been playing for hours on the other save that I've got. So I wonder if it's something to do with the progression issue. I'm going to keep trying, and then if it happens again now, I'm going to go on to my other save, basically.
Mayday. Who is... Or... Understood.
Yeah. That was as soon as I got walking, that one. But the thing is, it connects straight away. So it can't be down to the connection. I'm not sure if I've been banned or what, but yeah. If I go on this one now, let's see what happens here. Okay, so in very different area here. And as you can tell, in ghillie suits and stuff. I will get all ghillied up when we get into the other playthrough. But I'm just going to have a few minutes here and just see whether I can just go through playing the game normally without any issue.
Hostile down, Ghost Lead.
Yeah, frustratingly, I'm able to play this just fine by the look of it for a few minutes. So I'm going to switch back over to the other one now and see if in some way that might have fixed it.
Ghost Lead out.
Nope. God. Okay, I've seen that people say that if you connect to just a server that's bad sometimes, if you quit and go out of Ubisoft Connect completely and then back in, then yeah, it should work. So I'm going to log out of this and then log back in. Let's try that again, shall we? I wonder whether because I'd been disconnected the first time, it then just didn't reconnect, because I don't remember it saying that it was back online or anything like that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll try it. Okay, now we're doing this in daytime. That's nice, isn't it? It's been that long. Been disconnected for that long. Another thing I dislike as well, just while this is playing in the background, is that when you go to press E to do stuff, you can't just do it as soon as it comes up. You have to have let the animation of your character stop moving and then press it. There's a bit of a delay with things like that when it comes to like climbing ladders and stuff like that as well. Okay, we can see now, so that makes life a little bit easier. Where's my G28? What? Where's my G28 gone? No! Oh, I have been done in. Well done in. I've got my stupid old man rifle thing. Oh, that's very annoying. Oh well.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah. What the hell is that? Do we take them out or do we just let them pass? We'll just let them pass. Let's just sneak over a little bit. We'll go around. Nothing to see here. Oh, they're going to patrol back and forth, aren't they? Are you going to start going the other way? They're just talking about completely different things. We'll keep going. Oh, tree. Haha, that's quite funny actually. I don't know if you heard that, but he said like, there's no one out here, and he was like, yeah, you just wait till someone jumps out of the mud and slits your throat. Run across the road, speedy. And then we'll head up here to where we're supposed to be. Only 300 meters away, so we should be okay. I think this is actually the trail, so yeah, because I was going to say that. Obviously, I played this game. I know that that's not what the location looks like that we're heading for. You see the camera do that little thing there, where it zooms out? That sort of says to you that you're safe for a little bit. But there's more enemies up here. You can see them there, look. If there's only the two of them, we'll take them out. We'll go on the... bring the hood up just to see. It's quite funny. So there's another crate there of a different type, which is a Skell Tech looking crate. Get down. So that basically has different stuff in it. You get Skell credits as well, which is the currency of the island. This guy's dropped some here. See that little S? So he's dropped some. Look at his hand sticking up. Hello. So we'll take all that. What we got? Oh, is that I was going to say a scorpion, yeah. Look at this old crate. That's cool, isn't it? Thank you. What do we get? Skell credits. Lovely. Yeah, so those crates are basically a big boost for your amount of Skell credits. So we'll carry on running. Seems like the problem has been fixed. So thank you to whoever that is on Reddit. You do get a limit on your stamina as well at the bottom, as you can see. It comes back just as quickly as it disappears. But I think I got a little bit spoilt with my stamina because in the previous playthrough I was doing, I had unlimited stamina, I think. He made the noises like he was knackered, but yeah, I I didn't have that bar at the bottom. Not that I can remember, anyway. Because it does come up after it does come up after it's about halfway. And I'm quite sympathetic with the characters in games like this. I don't like to sprint them absolutely everywhere. But look on the map, you can see there's another Skell crate over here. There's another crate over there. So we'll head towards this and see what this is here. They do come up from quite a distance as well. They are helpful, but obviously on the map, it doesn't tell you whether they're above you or below you, and there's a lot of multi-story buildings in this game. So you do spend a lot of time trying to, well, just basically find stuff. But like I say, a lot of this game is looting. You know, you can clear out an area of enemies, and then you'll spend a good 5-10 minutes looting. So I'm going to be cutting out a lot of stuff like that as this goes on, I'm sure. See, there's apparently a crate right on us here, but it's probably, yeah, look, it's underground. So maybe, is there a cave or something? I wonder. Well, we're not going to get that now, because I'm conscious of how long I've been... Now we've got Argyle. This ain't going well, this, is it? So where are we at now? Oh, it's put me back here. Oh, use. Oh, that wasn't very good shooting, Chaz. That was not good at all. I can do better than that, I promise you. Oh, we've got a Desert Eagle this time. See how the weapons are completely randomised each time? So, as I was saying before, when you raid a location, usually they've got a set number of weapons and a set, like, actual type of weapons in there, like, you know, to make sure that you definitely get at least one of each type. So when you raid a location, you will always find a certain weapon in there, but then other times, you know, when you go back there again, it'll be completely random. I'm going to get running and hopefully don't get disconnected. That's interesting, because I was in New Argyle when the error code came up. That's weird, isn't it? And we got the Argyle error code. I don't know if they correlate. Grab these. Did we get 1,000 last time? I think I probably could have jumped in a car or something at this point to get along here, but we're going to go by foot and just see what the situation is, who we run into along the way, how many times we get disconnected. Oh, more enemies.
Who are these guys?
Right in front of us. Seems like every time that we have disconnected and then come back in, he has to ask again, who are these guys? Got two lined up quite nicely on the left there, so I'm going to pick them off. And then that one, and then that one. Lovely. Thank you. Sit. Less than a kilometre away now. Over the bridge we'll go. We'll nab a car, and then we'll get shifting. Just get some skull credits here. Again, I got spoiled in my other playthrough, because as it is when you get later on in the game, you know, I had hundreds of thousands of skill credits, so I was not scared of, you know, leaving 20 here and there at the side of the road. Driving is just WASD. You can look around with the mouse and stuff, but it's just WASD. I'm pretty sure that you will bump into more people along here, though. It can't be as simple as just getting along. There's the waterfalls. Yeah, you can see that there's a crate underneath us on the ground there. Maybe we aren't going to bump into anybody. We're not going to bump into anybody at all, are we? I think they're doing some maintenance or something. Because it works on the other save, though. That's what's weird. It might just be coincidental timing, but this is not great. Had this issue have been about before, you know, I wouldn't have ever considered doing a playthrough of this. I've now just never started another save. Okay, I'm just briefly going to stop recording here at this point, and I'm going to do a Windows update, which I'm due, and I'm also going to restart my router and stuff, just to rule out those two things. Okay, we're back. And it's connected. Wonderful. Let's just hope that it doesn't go wrong again. So, how badly has it shafted me? Quite badly. Because it's put me up the road from where I was. And it wants me to go back. You know what I said before about beelining it? Just going to run down a hill. Oh, we found some saltpeter. Ah, I like this, how they slide down hills. He slides. He makes some funny noises when he does it. Oh, that's going to hurt. Ah. It does. It does. I forgot about that. Yeah. When you get exhausted, you deck it, basically. Which I find weird, but oh well. Falling isn't that tiring. Oh, God. Especially if you do it that much. Might be. It's really testing my patience today, isn't it? Well, they had a car with them, so we'll nab that and drive off. Oh, didn't kill him first shot, did we? First burst, as such. Even though these rifles aren't burst rifles, I tend to use them as such, just to make sure that, obviously, we eject enough bullets. It's a bit annoying how the objective reset like that, though, but it does mean that we can drive this thing. Let's get up there, shall we? Should be a bit quicker. It's rapid, this thing, actually. It's flying. Whoa! I just did some EA Sports WRC yesterday. Some guys here, isn't there? Let's get up here. Let's get a bit of a better view of them. Oh, look, pretty plant. Let's pick that. Because you can sell these and like use them to craft like rations and stuff further down the line. We're not going to get a good view of them here, are we? We're going to be a little bit too close by the time we get... yeah.
Who are these guys?
There, they can see me. They've seen me. Oh, no. That's not good. Could I see his feet? Yeah. Can I see his feet? Oh, no, I popped the tyre. Shoot them in the feet enough, they die. Right, back in the car, quick. Go, go, go. Yes, I know you're knackered. Get in, drive, go, speedy. Quick, before we get disconnected. Sorry, boys. Appreciate it. Whee! I like this vehicle. This is one of my favourite vehicles in the game, actually. They're really, really cool. Are we actually going to complete a mission, or are we going to get disconnected? Remember, we got round here last time, then it went, no, don't like you. I think it's above me. So we have to go round on a path. Tight hairpin right. Ooh, where's Nicky Grist when you need him? Here we go. Brum brum. Straight up. Yes, look at this. You've got a good amount of kit here as well. Welcome to what is known as Erewhon, which is a settlement for these sort of... They're not rebels like they are in the in Wildlands, but they're like... I can't remember what they're called. We'll find out as we make our way in. Cross passage. Finally!
Stop right there!
You've got a deep
Who
voice,
are
love.
you? I was invited. Who the hell are you?
Another one. You can always turn around and go back down the mountain.
Things are a little tense.
It's not very nice.
Just watch how you handle that weapon. We don't allow shooting in Erewhon.
And what's Erewhon?
The cave. So we call it. Get in.
Alright. Don't allow shooting an arrow on, but you're happy to point a gun at me. So if I remember rightly... Oh no, you can run in here. And yes, you can fast travel to bivouacs. And there's a lot of them. But look at this place. It's cool.
What is this place?
It's awesome. So this is basically like the village inside a massive cave where people live. I still can't remember what they're called though. But we need to find the survivors. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So even though you're playing on your own, other players are still in here, multiplayer wise. So you see all these guys? These are taking on like missions and stuff, which you need to speak to that guy for. You'll probably see a lot of new players in here as well, because a lot of people still actually play this, you know, start it for the first time ever. So I need to speak to this bloke.
Are you boys alright or what?
We're the only two left in our chalk. No radio, no drones. Between the two of us, we got 2 rifles and 8 mags.
Locals got water here. And some supplies.
Can you believe this place, man? God damn.
My mind's blown.
Yep.
And they're friendly more or less, but they're still keeping us on a short leash.
You boys know what took out our birds?
No clue. But there are definitely hostiles out there.
Thanks to that guy for ruining the
themselves wolves.
subtitles.
You know who we're dealing with?
Now you're dealing with me.
Kenny Rogers.
You the one in charge here?
Who's asking?
My call sign's Nomad. I'm the officer in charge of this operation.
By operation, I assume you mean the massively wild screw-up.
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
You playing nice?
I'm just trying to find out why a bunch of grunts are falling from the sky into our laps, honey.
Well, someone sank a naval cargo ship off the coast. Then the entire archipelago overall went dark. Now, we were sent here to figure out what happened. Next thing we know, our choppers were taken down. Almost half of my soldiers are dead.
More than half, mate. Can you do maths?
Best we can tell, there's some kind of military takeover. Sentinel, military contractors, they put this place under martial law, using the old boot-in-the-neck technique to enforce it.
Scaltech is still making all the high-tech stuff they always make. Except maybe now they're making more weapons. Not exactly the libertarian utopia J. Skell advertised.
Where can I find J. Skell?
The head of Skeltech himself. We haven't seen him, but his drones are keeping an eye on his islands.
So you think he's still a part of this?
We're just not sure why.
All right. Well, I'll put figuring it out on my to-do list. For now, I see our wounded.
Yeah. One of your guys needs to rest, but he won't shut up. Calm him down, yeah?
It's not me.
And then come find me. I'll give you the guided tour.
It's all very moody and, you know, cagey at this point, which I quite like. You know, there's a lot of tension, like they said. So it says weapon localized. When that comes up, it means that it knows somewhere in the game where there is a map, basically. This is interesting.
This is how your life would go?
That's interesting.
Don't answer that.
That's my brother. That's quite funny. Homesteaders, that's what they're called. This is the guy that won't shut up. Who's this?
Holt.
Oh, Holt. So he's from Wildlands.
How are you, man?
Nomad.
Oh, for God's sake. Guys,
Who's left? Who made
notification
it?
keeps coming up.
Hey, you just relax, pal. I'm doing what I can.
You did. Here's another superpower.
And one thing as well that they do
I can't find
audio-wise
Midas.
is all the little effects, like the little breathing, like his gulp of water before. They're all very loud.
Hey, just relax, pal. We'll take care of it, all right?
And the Wasp.
Yeah. And with the comms blackout, I can't reach the ship. But I'll talk to Matt Schultz, the big guy. He might have a boat I can use. Don't you worry. I'll come back with some help.
Go.
Okay, first mission done. Nice. Now you see how the circles there around people's, you know, like the little mission icon things are there. So they mean that they're basically optional. They're not the active mission that you've got at the moment. So you can see a tutorial on it here that shows you. Da-di-da. Yes, 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 very good. There's loads of different types of things that you can see. You can pause this if you really pay any attention to it, but yeah. I need to stop that guy's notifications coming up in chat 'cause it's doing my head in. I can't do it. We've got a skill point, and now we've got some missions to do, so let's crack in then. So we've got right from the top. Ah, yes. Yes, so you can do your teammates, basically. You can have more of them with you. Oh. I did press T. I was
Our
hoping...
mission here has been hard.
Okay. I'll shut up. That's what he's supposed to look like.
So many lost. So many suffering. My closest allies. My brothers. Cut down by a man we once trusted. But we are ghosts. Alone, we are formidable. Together, we are unstoppable. Others have survived here. And I have found the deadliest. As a team, we will take the fight to our enemies.
It's very threatening, isn't it?
We will avenge our fallen. Because we are ghosts.
That guy's notification's still
available
coming up.
at any point after you have reached Erewhon for the first time. Fury, Fix-It, and Vasily can be activated or dismissed at will.
Cool.
And from the beginning, you will be able to fully customize them. This customization includes all of the physical attributes, as well as gear, equipment, or even full costumes. Your teammates can be tweaked just as much as your main character, and they will always follow your own behavior.
I can tell you about
Decide
this.
to go stealth, they will equip silencers and crouch, or go...
Yeah, I can tell you all this. So you can basically add your teammates in. You can mess about with them. I will do that probably between episodes, between this episode and the next one.
You seem gloomy.
I am, mate.
no.
I've been... Oh, she's not asking me. Sorry.
What? Just been...
We'll move over then and see what this mission is. Let's go for right from the top. Let's see. Let's do this mission, and then that'll be the end of the episode.
Nomad, Scott Mitchell here.
Sir, good to hear your voice.
I've seen the reports of your activity on Aroa. Good work. The conspiracy is degraded. But FSB has told us that Stone has aligned himself with a group of Russian ultra-nationalists. They have a stockpile of chemical weapons. We believe they intend to use the drone technology to conduct a coordinated terrorist attack against the U.S. Millions of American lives could be at stake. You're going to have to dismantle this new organization by eliminating their top leadership. Stone is the highest priority. I'm sending you an updated target deck with the HVTs. This comes all the way from the top, my friend. But with Congress and all eyes on us, we can't send support.
Copy all, sir. I won't let you down.
We're counting on you, Nomad. Good luck.
Not sure if there was supposed to be music there, but it felt like there was. Oh, so that was a mission in itself. Brilliant. That was, yeah, that was difficult, wasn't it? That's not going to be the end of the episode. Let me just tell you that for free. We are going to head down here, and we're going to have a look at whatever mission we have available here. So, there's a lot to go at here. Look, you get the VIP profiles, so you get bits on these people piece by piece. You can read into that if you like. Where's the other stuff? Oh, yeah, well, we need to look at the map. Look at the size of this place. It is whopping, this place. You get different regions and things that you can go to as well. And we start up here in Erewhon. So we had our accident and stuff over this. And then we've gone all the way up here and over all these roads and bits. You've seen me do it. So, you can see where the different islands and stuff are. But then on the objectives board, you can see all the different people. So, you get episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3. So, you basically find a way off the island is to speak to Schultz. That's your main thing. And then, how do we go about this? There's faction missions over on the right. I thought it moved. It does move, it's just stupid. You have to use the arrows. So these are all the different people. So Cole Walker leads the Wolves, which were those sort of elite troops that we saw earlier on. Greenstone has one main mission available for us to take on. Episode 2 has different people as well. Episode 3 also has this guy, which is Trey Stone. He's one of the, well, it tells you there, Southern Jet with the ruthless ambitions and a taste for blood. He's sort of like Makarov, but in this franchise. So, what we're going to do is go for this, and we're going to speak to Mad Schultz, which is just here, quite conveniently. And it's great because if you need to speak to somebody about different missions, you can choose which one to speak to them about.
Thanks for looking after him. You heard anything about a Lieutenant Colonel Walker?
That the guy that works with the troops call themselves the Wolves? Used to be Skeltech's military advisor. Heard he was an operator. You know him?
Yeah. Yeah, we met a couple times.
You got a mean look in your eye. You got big plans?
You know how I can get off this island?
Right. And leave us regular folk to fend for ourselves, huh? Auckland is 2,000 kilometers away. It's an awful long way to run with your tail between your legs.
I'm not running, Mads. The USS Wasp is a couple dozen clicks off the coast. If I can get there, I can come back here with some help.
The Wasp, huh? Not sure I'm fond of the idea of a bunch of squids running around our island.
Well, there are a couple of jarheads on board, too.
Well, if that's the case, I'll be straight with you. We know that we're no match for former Spec Ops. So some of our friends, homesteaders and Skell employees both, are leaving the island on a couple of boats. Can you get them protection on the Wasp?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll tell you where the boats are.
Thanks, sir. So we've got some boaties to go at. This was the only thing, though. You can't just teleport somewhere or like fast travel somewhere from within Erewhon. So you have to do all of this running all the way back up here every single time you come in or out. So It does grate on you a little bit, especially as you can't really sprint. This is the fastest you can go. Sure, it's not slow, but trust me, with the amount of speed that you can do elsewhere in the game, it does get a bit frustrating.
You think this was how things were going to go when Sentinel came in?
Don't know what this stuff is made of, but it's pretty hefty, isn't it? I thought I'd been disconnected then. I was about to put my hand through my monitor. See, I like this. This is something that's pretty cool, where you basically get clues as to where to go. I like the idea of it, but I'm a bit soft, so I like to just have a dot to head towards, you know what I mean? So we'll do that for now. We may change that further down the line. So here we go then, to leave Erewhon. We're not going to have our teammates on just yet. Like I say, for the next episode of this I'm going to do, we'll add teammates in, but yeah, we're going to leave on our own for now and just see what's what. So let's jump in a chopper, a little overseer, proper tinny sounding door. Get in the helicopter, which is optional. So you press shift to go up, control to go down, all that good stuff. Where is Freeport? Freeport? I live near something called Freeport. You see these columns? Let me just show you these. Those big columns of smoke. So you'll see a few of these knocking about. They are bivouacs, so they are like your little camps that you can teleport to. You do see a lot of them all over the place. We're going to go and activate this one and pick this one up, because it's important to have them, because honestly, with how big this map is, fast traveling is so important. You can get anywhere by helicopter, but it's great to be able to transport yourself by fast travel. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on not smashing this helicopter into the ground. On Wildlands, you were able to absolutely batter the helicopter into the floor, but on this, you don't have to. I think you have to do this to, you have to deploy it to discover it. This is quite a cool little scene. They do this every time you get to one. Sometimes there's little glitches, though, where when you're putting your tent up and stuff, like your bag's floating up in the air, and like when you sit down, your weapons are like through your head and stuff like that. And when it does this, it's pretty clever. So you sit like that, and as it pans out, your team is around you, but when you're on your own, it's more zoomed in. It's very dynamic, this scene. It's pretty good. So we now have this. It refills your ammo, and when you leave, you can choose what time of day you leave at. It tells you the time, usually in the top corner. Yes. Well, basically, the end one is sort of what time it is now, but just plus 1 day in the future. So we'll stay... Yeah, we'll leave now, if I actually press the right buttons. And then when it shows this, it'll speed on time and the weather and everything. It's really cool. Like I said, there's a lot to this game. There really is. There's a lot more to it than just go around places and kill stuff, you know? There's a big story behind it. So I'm hoping that... Oh, I hope you enjoy watching this, despite how scruffy this first episode might be. You all know that's just how things go in games like this. But in time, it might get better. They do pick up on you flying over. It'll come up in the bottom right. I don't know why I'm pointing to my screen. It'll come up above the radar saying things like suspicious noise and stuff like that when they think they've heard you. So you do have to be careful about how you fly over things. And also, based on how low you fly is how sort of much you discover. See, look, there's suspicious noise. So they heard me overhead. Oh. We discovered a few things at once there. You have to also be quite careful of anti-aircraft defences and stuff. They can be pretty scary. And very accurate as well. I think there might be some down there actually, just behind my head. We're going to come down slightly. And the main thing you want to do as well is if you're flying anywhere in this game, you don't want to fly directly to the objective. You obviously want to give yourself a bit of a run up and land away from it just in case there's enemies there. So I'm just going to make sure that I am not aiming directly at that, just in case there's any enemies. I don't think there is, but obviously it's good to have somewhere to land. I'm pretty sure... No, you can smack it into the deck on here as well. And you only discover areas that you've been to on foot. So you see how the map lit up when I landed? That's only because I was there on foot and not in a chopper. You can't just fly over everything and discover absolutely everything. So hopefully this has done a good job at establishing the game as it is so far. We've got a few bits to loot here, so I'm just quickly going to grab all of this while I'm here before the mission takes me elsewhere. If I can run through the trees. Got this big crate of skull credits. Thank you. 500. Tasty. And then as we head back out, we'll then go and get these crates over here. You see how there's a symbol for it, but it doesn't tell you exactly where it is. So you have to figure out whether it's indoors, outdoors, upstairs, downstairs. It's not straightforward. What have we got? I want a G20. I'm happy with that. I love a Mark 17, known as the Scar, of course. And it's a 7.62 Scar as well, that is. So it's the Scar H, which is the heavy Scar. It's the Scar L and Scar H. One's 5.56 and the other one's 7.62. And a hat. Hat! So look, we can add a hat on now. So we can pop our hat on our head. But we've got the skin override thing. So look, when you take that off, it shows the... Wait, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, so that stays the same. It does, for some reason, always put a hat on you. But, oh well. We'll choose our second weapon to be the Mark 17. Has it got a sight on it? Yeah, usually you're very lucky and they do come with sights on them already, which is pretty decent. And it's also silenced. Fantastic. I think they share bullets as well. No, they do not. Okay, that's cool. I couldn't remember if there's a game somewhere where if you've got a certain type of ammunition and two guns use it, you get the same number of bullets for both guns.
Don't hurt us, please.
Oh, it's this guy. This guy,
Not gonna hurt anyone.
Maurice Fox.
Mad Schultz sent
He's
me.
an absolute
They don't look
melt.
like homesteaders.
Well, I work for Skeltec. Mads is a friend. When Sentinel started arresting people, he helped us out. Why did he send you?
My chopper got to this island from a Navy ship just a few dozen clicks off this coast. I can get these bolts back to that ship, then I can come back here with help.
Well, certainly sounds better than taking a boat all the way to Auckland.
What happened to your chopper?
I'm still working that out.
You leave it someplace?
Yeah. Maurice Fox. This is my daughter, Harmony.
It's nice to meet you. Call me Nomad.
You know, we met another soldier. He said his name was, Hill.
Josiah Hill? Is he here?
No, he helped us get around some of Sentinel's men, but he was injured. Well, not badly. We left him at this fishing building area thing.
I actually think I know what you're talking about. I'll pick him up after I get back.
There you go. Watch this. Pretty serious kit.
Shit. More bad guys.
Oh, we can use our scar. Can use our scar. Clearly not. Not very well. Oh god, you saucy little bastards. Have it. The slower rate of fire, the Tavor is clearly better in that regard. Have it. More. I might always go quiet when I'm shooting, you know, because I might be focusing. Let's go to the Tavor. Oh yeah, the fire rate of that Tavor is fantastic. Let's just nab their stuff, because spoils of war and all that. You got to be sure. See, so the little green arrow there, it says up 12. You see it next to the gloves. I'll probably replay that footage for you now, but that little arrow that comes up is basically saying that it's a higher level than what you're wearing now. So look, the gloves we've got are level 1, but these are now better. So we'll put them on. So the skin override, it's a bit annoying that it doesn't affect the accessories. But I don't think that's because I had a specific skin for those accessories. So I'll customize how it looks before next time. Might even actually walk you through it when we start the next episode. Because this one is going to be a long one. Obviously. Very, very long one.
What the hell was that?
Give me a minute. My God. Those people. It must be a new security program. Holy flying cow. My guess is nothing could come to or leave this island as long as it's on.
That must be what brought down my chopper.
I want to go home.
Me too, kiddo.
Well, that's not great timing, because we all do.
Listen, you have to get these people, and you have to get out of here.
What?
No one is coming to save you, and there's no ambulance on the way. You have to run. You have to get to Air One.
Okay, yes, yeah. Are you coming with us?
I'm gonna find my friend Hill. That fishing building you left him at was a fallback point. There may be other soldiers.
Good luck.
So those drones, basically the main protagonist of the game, effectively. It's not going to be easy, but we are going to take them on. There's a weapon over here that I'm just going to pick up before we go anywhere. And then we are going to round out the episode. It has been a long one, admittedly, but thank you if you've watched this all the way through. I appreciate your patience with what's been going on. Please be a G28. No, but it's a Desert Eagle. That's cool. We can change the P227 for that. See, we've got two of them, look. One is level 8, and one is level 13. No visible difference there between the two, but you'd pick the level 13 one, obviously, just because, well, sounds better, doesn't it? So we can edit that in Gunsmith. Look at the state of it. Naughty. You can paint it, so you can clean and renew paint, look, so stop them being worn. So they get worn in time, and you can just repaint them. So you get all these different presets, which is really cool. So you get coyote brown, you get grey, you can even use ABU. You buy them from the shop, or you unlock them by doing certain things. There's a lot of different ones. But you can also paint individual parts as well. So even if you had, a grey one, for example, because most of them are silver, you can then paint individual bits. So you can change the colour of the barrel. You can change the magazine to be black at the bottom instead of having that grey bit. You can change the rail to be black. Just little things, like you can really edit them a lot. It's really, really cool. That's not a great example, but I mean, if we look at the scar, for example, we can go to paint it, and we could change it to be a tan one. Where's tan? No, this is brown. We've not got tan yet. But, you get coyote brown. But then you could make the barrel still black, for example. Change the magazine to be black. I really, really do love that you can do all of this. You can change the scope to be black as it would be. It just makes them look a little bit more realistic. Because I do like the fact that you can paint guns in games, but I don't like it when every single piece is a stupid colour. Still, that's going to round out this episode of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Let me know what you think after the first episode. Please do leave a comment if you are watching, and let me know what you think of it. And hopefully we can have a bit more fun with the game as we go on. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next episode.